What if you worked your whole life really hard, only to realize that there was nothing waiting for you at the finish line? No security, no retirement, just more work. Well, if that's you, I'm sorry. But guess what? That's me too. That's when I basically realized I have two options left at this point. One is to give up, and the other is to find some way to have a dream again. That was also the moment that I realized that something is going to change because I am not going down without a fight. Crazy thing is, just making that decision and actually having a dream has already changed my life. No, not financially, not yet. But for the first time in years, I'm excited to get out of bed in the morning. I feel more alive than I've felt in years. So here's the problem. Nobody hands you a roadmap and says, here, this is how you start over again at 60. So I kind of had to figure it out on my own. And in this video, I want to share with you my process so maybe you can find something for your life that fits you so that you can have a dream again too. Hi, if we haven't met, I'm Catherine. I am on a mission to overhaul my life at 60. So I noticed this trend on YouTube that a lot of people our age are starting YouTube channels. And I'm not going to lie, that was kind of inspiring for me. Unfortunately, it was also depressing because these women are either retired or they're getting ready to retire, and their channels are all about their brand new life in retirement, which I couldn't relate to at all. You know, this is not how it was supposed to be. This is not what I had planned. When I grew up, basically we were taught there's two main paths. You either go to college and get a career, or you get married to someone else who has a career, you raise a family, and you don't really have to worry about figuring out how to support yourself. But what if your life didn't follow the script? Maybe you're single now. Maybe you never had a chance to go to college. Maybe you single-handedly raised your kids on a low wage. There's 1,000 valid reasons why we can be where we are right now, but none of them matter. So what do we do now? Now what? Now we make a choice, and we do have a choice. The choice is to give up or think outside the box and build something new in your life. And honestly, we actually are pretty lucky, more lucky than we realize. You know, back in the day, what did you do? You had no choice. You got a job in your town. That was it. That was all there was. Today, with the internet, the world is at our fingers. There are so many creative ways to make money from home or other ways that never ever existed before. Our parents never had these options. We have a lot of options, but it's up to us to use them, to find them, to spend some time. And none of that is going to happen until you make a decision to make a change. Everything starts with change. You know, here's the thing. When you have a job that you hate and you don't make much money on top of it, basically, work is drudgery. You live for the weekends, you live for your next day off. No wonder everybody can't wait to retire. So when my crazy life took me in every direction except one that was heading straight for a 401k retirement, I already had to accept that that was not going to be what my retirement could look like. So instead, I decided, who says you have to quit working? Well, yeah, if I have a job I hate, I'd like to quit yesterday. But What if I just keep working? Like, that would be okay if I liked the work, if the work was creative, if it was satisfying. If I was the boss, like, who cares? Who really wants to quit anyway? So, what that means is for me, retirement is not going to look like quitting work. It's going to look like working on my own terms. That's what I really want. And to be honest, I've wanted that my whole life, but I've been busy raising kids and doing all of these other things. And you know what? I actually don't have an excuse not to do it right now. So I'm going to. So in a minute, I'm going to show you kind of like the 3 steps that I've been going through getting up to this point. I'm going to share that in a minute, but I got to tell you, before you can start even thinking about it, you have to change your mindset. When you've traded your time for a measly paycheck your entire life, you honestly believe that that's all there is. You don't even believe you can have a dream that's for other people, that's not your life, that's for rich people, whatever. You've got to let go of your conditioning. What if, just what if, just entertain the thought. What if you could create something where you could be independent and you could make some money and you can have something more than just Social Security to look forward to in a few years from now? Step 1, brainstorming and exploring. The very first thing you have to do is do a little exploring. And you got to give yourself permission. Forget about everything you know or you think you know about money or work or being realistic. At the beginning, don't worry about how you'll make money. So make a list of things that you're good at, things that you like to do. If this is not the list that you're going to use, to build something brand new, this is the starting point. What kind of things do you love to do in your free time? What are your hobbies? And they don't even have to be specific things. They could be like crafts, or they could be, I'm really good at organizing. I'm really good at solving problems. I'm really good at listening to my friends. I don't know, anything that you're good at that you like to do, put it down on there because you never know how you could turn that into something. Step 2, percolating, dreaming, and reaching. This step is really fun because in this step, you start to drill it down a little and you start to actually imagine, like, could I see myself doing this? What would my life be like if I did this all the time and actually got paid for it? And you could kind of take yourself further into the ideas that you started with, and you start actually imagining your own life looking different and doing something different. For me, again, it was YouTube. I went from watching to suddenly imagining myself doing this. And here I am actually doing it, so keep going. Step 3, putting a toe in the water and taking first steps. The biggest mistake people make is that they think they have to be 100% committed to something to try it, to start it. And the truth is you don't. The first steps can be just sticking your toe in the water, maybe taking a class, doing research, finding people online who are doing that thing that you want to do, learning more about it. But this step, the difference between this step and step 2, step 2, you're just thinking. And step 3, you're doing. I don't mean, you're investing your life savings in a brand new business. I mean, you're taking steps, you're doing solid research. You're trying to get information. You're trying to decide if this could actually work or not. You're just getting started because motion has momentum. Listen, it's not easy to change old thinking. It's not easy to get past doubt and fear or the belief that it's too late to start anything new. But if you have made it this far in the video, please listen to this. Please, please. If you heard nothing else than this, this is my most important message to you. Before I got this idea to start this YouTube thing, my life felt like drudgery. And it's bad enough that it was day-to-day drudgery with not much to look forward to. What was it going to be like in 5 years? And that's right around the corner now. If it's drudgery now, what do I have to look forward to? It's going to be worse. Eventually I'll stop working and then I'll have even less money. Some meager little Social Security. That was killing me. That in the back of my mind, running like a, I don't even know what, running really bad program in the back of my mind. My whole life I've had to put that out of my mind. But when you turn 60, it's starting to be on the horizon now. Having a dream changed the quality of my life now. Not financially, not yet. But now I'm excited to be alive again. At least there's a hope of something in my future. This alone is a reason to chase a dream. Whether you make your dreams come true or you don't, a life where you're chasing a dream is a life worth living. If you find yourself feeling stuck in your life, a lot like I do, why not subscribe and follow me along? You never know. You might just get a little bit inspired. And by the way, here's another video you might enjoy.